Okay, the last segment inside this differential analysis piece is about special pricing. And you might give somebody a deal because they're somebody who's special in your community, or maybe it's Walmart and you want to do business with them in the future, so you'll sell them like a big block of product at a discounted price. Okay? So what we do is we use this analysis to decide whether or not to accept the business at a special price. And there are a lot of non-financial things here to think about too. If your other customers get a wind of this, they're not going to like it, or they'll demand the same deal. So you've got to be careful. So what we look at is just differential revenue and cost. And generally, we don't charge fixed overhead costs because you've got them whether or not you accept the special order. Okay, and they've already sort of been covered by your normal budgeted units. Okay, so let's take a look at some examples here. Here's this B-Ball manufactures basketballs as follows. They've got a productive capacity of 12,500, and they're currently selling 10,000 basketballs, so they've got room here. Okay, that's the point. They've got room to make another 2,500 basketballs. The normal selling price is $30 per basketball. Okay, and the manufacturing price is, we've got variable costs of $12.50 and fixed costs of $7.50. So we're generally making $20 per basketball. So they received an offer from an exporter for 5,000 basketballs at $18 each. Okay, they can spread production over 3 months, so it won't interfere with normal production, or they won't have to incur any overtime costs. Pricing policies in the domestic market won't be affected. So this is a pretty tempting offer, all right, because you've got enough capacity, you can spread it over 3 months, your own customers are not necessarily going to find out about it. So the question is, they want to pay $18 a piece. We normally charge $30 per basketball, okay? And you could look at our manufacturing costs are $20, so should we sell it for $18? But the key are these fixed costs, okay? We've got $7.50 of fixed costs in there. The fact is, all we've really got to cover are those variable costs of $12.50. This is why you need to know your numbers. So here, if we reject it, we don't have anything, okay? If we accept the order, we get 5,000 units at $18 a piece, $90,000 in revenue, and then we've got variable manufacturing costs of $62.5, okay? And that would be the 5,000 units at $12.50 each. So the effect on income is income would increase by $27.5. Okay, so that's a special order. Sometimes they might add some, like they might want a special sticker on it, so you might have some other costs that are on there. But the real point is that the fixed overhead does not get charged to a special order. Here's another example. It's a summary. The special business is accepted even though the sales price is less than the manufacturing cost, because the fixed costs are not affected by the decision and are thus omitted from the analysis. Here's the question. Here's the other one. So we've got product D is normally sold for $4.40 per unit, and a special price of $3.60 is offered for the export market. And the variable production cost is $3 per unit. Okay, so it's normally $4.40. They got an offer of $3.60, and our variable cost is $3. An additional export tariff of 10% must be paid for all export products. So if we sold it for $3, a special price is $3.60, so we'd have to pay another 36 cents off this, 36, so we would be getting $3.24 for it. Okay, assume there's sufficient capacity, and let's see what it looks like. Yep, see, there's a 24 cents. Okay, so if we sold it for $3.60, we'd have a $3 variable cost and a 10% export tariff of 36 cents, so total cost is $3.36, and we'd make 24 cents a piece on it. Okay, so, and we've got sufficient capacity, so this would say to accept the order. because we're making 24 cents on it, okay? But just so you know, there are a lot of other things to be aware of when it comes to special pricing. And there's talk about it in your book. It's none of these decisions are just about the numbers. It's couched in a business decision with lots of relationships, and you need to be aware of all those. Okay, so we'll do some problems.